guys, for those of you who don't know, my name is Jade and welcome back to another one of my YouTube videos. It's raining outside, so if you can hear the rain, I apologize. There is not much I can do about that one. Today is going to be a story time about when I broke my back. I thought this would be an interesting story because yeah, it was a big part of my life and it is still a big part of my life. And yeah, let's get on with the story. So basically it was the 16th of December 2016. We were in Underberg, South Africa, and I had just come back from a paddle. We had paddled down the river there, the Umzimkhulu, and it was freezing. It was so cold that day. We were staying at a guest farm called Gox Hill, and yeah, I was busy watching TV with my dad, living my best life. Another one of my friends was there as well, and we were there as a paddling team, a school paddling team, and all the other girls were in the main house and I was in my dad's little lodge. All the girls walked past our front window. Some of them were going for a run, some of them were going for a walk. I did not want to move. Let me just say that I was quite happy, wrapped up on the couch in my big blanket and my jersey and my slippers because it was cold. It was really, really cold that day. So my dad said, no Jade, you guys, you and your friend should go out and go with the girls. So I definitely wasn't going running. Not a chance was I going running. I barely enjoy running now and I was unfit back then. My friend and I jump up, walk out the door. I was very grumpy. We went with the girls who went on a walk. So we looked for them because the driveway is quite big. We walked up the driveway a little bit and there was a horse paddock next to the driveway. Now all the girls were there. My friend and I went into the horse paddock. We jumped over the fence and got into the horse paddock. There were 3 horses in the paddock, and well, it wasn't really a paddock, it was a field, but anyway, there were 3 horses. So it was like the mom, the dad and the baby. My friend Kaylee got on the dad horse, and clearly this dad horse was very chilled because everyone just giggled and laughed. Kaylee was on this horse, the horse carried on eating, wada, everything was fine. Someone else, another friend of mine, was like, Jade, here's a good idea. You jump on that horse. I was like, oh, that's a good idea. I'm gonna get on that horse. So basically I like pet the horse is happy, wada, everything's fine, I'm living my best life, jump on this horse. Immediately after I jump on this horse, some other kid in our paddling group tries to touch the baby. The baby goes running and I was on the mom. So the mom starts running after its baby. I did not have a saddle on because it was just a horse in the middle of the berg. I know, it was really dumb. It was so stupid. So this horse starts running away and my friend described it to me like this. It looked like the tablecloth trick. If you don't know what the tablecloth trick is, it's when you have a table with a tablecloth over, you have your glasses and stuff on the tablecloth, and then someone rips the tablecloth off and all the stuff stays on the table. Well, I was the stuff on the table and the horse was the tablecloth. So basically what happened is the horse started running and I just stayed there. And obviously I fell. So the horse ran away, I fell off the horse. I actually fell in a ditch, so I fell kind of like that, and it was a bit sore, not too bad. It definitely wasn't how I thought breaking a bone would feel. I wasn't going running. But basically I lay there for a couple of minutes and then I started to get cold. Everyone told me, Jade, don't move, and I was like, no people, I'm fine. Because some of the kids also laughed and like, it was very embarrassing, just saying. But yeah, so some of the kids laughed, so I was like, ha, this is so funny, but I was a bit sore. So I lay there, it got a bit cold, so I was like, no ways, I'm not staying here forever. I stood up, I climbed back over the fence, and basically the best way I can describe it is that my ribs felt stiff. It felt like I had done a really crazy workout and I had made my intercostal muscles, or the muscles over your ribs, really stiff. That's what it felt like. I standing up was fine, sitting down was fine, and lying down was fine, except for the in-between phases. So when I had to use my core muscles for anything, that's when it got really, really sore. I was in so much pain at that stage that my dad just said, no ways, we're going home. I was so angry because I wanted to paddle the next day. Complete idiot, that's all I can say. Total idiot. My dad loaded us all up in the car. On our way back to Maritzburg, we stopped off at Hilton Hospital, Hilton Life. I had an MRI. I had to lie down, which was very, very sore. Lying down was so sore, and the MRI beds are so hard. I got an MRI. I was doing wheelies in my wheelchair. Yes, you heard that right. Wheelies in my wheelchair. Can you see my end of grade 9 brain? I was such an idiot. But I was doing wheelies in my wheelchair, and the nurse came through with the MRI results, and she was like, I don't think you should be doing that, sweetie. And I was like, oh, why? She was like, you have a fractured 3 vertebrae. And I was like, oh, alright, maybe I'll stop doing that. And so we jumped in the car. It was about 10 o'clock at this stage. Went home. I had this teeny tiny piece of fish because I was so hungry. We went to Mediclinic in Maritzburg. I was admitted there. I refused any type of help. I was so angry. I was so tired. I just wanted this all to be a dream that I would wake up from. I did not let the nurses put me in a wheelchair. When they got the report that I had fractured my spine in 3 places, they were like, how did you walk? And I was like, because I'm strong. I was so full of attitude. I hate injections. I hate injections with a passion. Needles are my worst. And they had to give me a morphine injection, obviously to help with the pain. They were just trying to be nice. And I shouted and screamed, and I was like, no way, I don't want an injection. I was just being a pain. I was being an absolute pain in the butt. And yeah, eventually this nurse got hurtful with me. She just poked me with this injection. Great, it was so sore, but it probably would have been better if I just relaxed and carried on with life. I to this day believe that nurse gave me too much morphine because I slept, or at least if I didn't sleep, I do not remember the entire week being in hospital. I remember a few snippets, like waking up and my mom was there, and the nurse who gave me food the whole time. Her and I were friends. I wasn't friends with any of the other nurses, just the lady who gave me food. I remember some of my friends coming to visit me, but really not much. I don't remember meeting the doctor until a month, 2 months afterwards, when I went in for a checkup. That is basically my story of how I broke my back. The recovery part of things, I went into hospital for a week. I had to lie flat on my back. I wasn't allowed to move. I watched a lot of TV. I was very, very, very happy to be right next to a window, so I used to look up at the sky, but that was about it. I wasn't allowed to move. I wasn't allowed to get out of bed. All I was allowed to do was lie down flat on my back. Yeah, so that wasn't ideal, but I mean, I was the idiot who got off the horse and then fell off. Got on the horse, then fell off. After that, when I was eventually discharged from hospital, I didn't have to learn to walk again, but it was really strange, walking again for the first time after an entire week. I couldn't turn around very fast. It was almost like a U-turn. The one time in hospital, the day before I left, I was allowed to go for my first walk, but I had to put my back brace on and stuff. See, what happened is I was on this side of the ward and the bathroom was on that side of the ward. Yeah. And the girl who was staying opposite from me had a curtain that went across the whole bathroom. She had her boyfriend over. Don't know why he was still there at 11 o'clock at night, but whatever. And I walked straight into a hectic makeout session. And because I couldn't turn around, I just had to walk straight past him. It was the most awkward experience of my life. I couldn't turn around on my heels or anything. I had to do one hell of a U-turn, so I thought it was just faster to walk straight past. It was so awkward. They stopped and looked at me and I was like, hi. But yeah, that was a very awkward moment in the hospital. When I was eventually discharged, I had to wear a back brace for the next 2 months because it happened on like the 16th of December. I got out of hospital on the 24th of December, so just before Christmas, and it wasn't the happiest Christmas I've ever had, I won't lie. It was very bleak. I couldn't go swimming. It was very hot. It was so hot. Our family trip to Swaziland got cancelled. Also, it was not a great Christmas. And then over New Year's we went to the Berg, and again I couldn't go on any of the hikes. I couldn't go anyway, so I was very bleak, and that definitely didn't help my mental state. It wasn't the happiest time of my life. But 2 months later, because I had done all the right things and I'd gone to the biokineticist and I had rested and I hadn't pushed myself, I was allowed to get my back brace off. I remember it was like the 4th of February, sometime around there. The doctor had originally said to me that I would not be allowed to play sports or anything for 6 months. I was like, excuse me, what? Did you want me to go insane? So that happened, but I basically told the doctor that he was lying, because I was definitely going to be playing sports. April 2017, so April that year, I played in my first international polo tournament, which was a fantastic experience, except I definitely rushed it. I rushed into playing sports again, and I was very, very, very sore. I was in a lot of pain training for that, as you can imagine. But I just fractured 3 vertebrae, and they hadn't actually healed properly. Like, I won't lie to you, I'm pretty sure the doctor like x-rayed the wrong half of my back. But what ifs, we move. That's basically the story of how I broke my back. I healed relatively quickly. I was very, very, very lucky. And if anyone is going through the same thing, all I can say is that positivity is key. If you are not positive and you are not thinking about being healed every day and getting back to where you were, and yeah, if those thoughts aren't running through your mind constantly, then it's going to take longer, I promise you. Your mind is the craziest, most powerful tool you have, and I highly recommend using it to its full ability. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so you know when I post my videos. Please hit the like button and leave a comment down below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!